Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm glad to be back, and I'm sure a lot of you are wondering, hey, where have you been? It's been like 2 years, and the short answer is my channel got demonetized, and I fought really hard for a very long time to get it back, and that didn't work. So I quit for a little bit, but now I'm back thanks to the encouragement of my friends, family, and still loyal subscribers. You guys are awesome, and thank you so much for your support. You know who you are. So, I decided to make a brand new channel. It's going to be linked at the end of this video, in the description below, and in the comments just in case you miss it somehow. So support me there, I love you. Also, just in case you either hate YouTube or hate advertisements and love using ad blocker, I also made a Patreon, so in case you still want to support me. I don't have a tier list of rewards or anything yet, but if you just want to pitch in $1 every month, that's amazing, I love you. It helps, trust me, a lot. I will eventually set up a reward system, but all this is like brand new this week, and today is my birthday! I almost forgot to mention, I kind of wanted to do this as a surprise to you guys. I want to give you a present on my birthday because that's kind of what I'm all about. But we'll get to that. I'm sure you're all curious, rather, about what's going to be on my new channel, and the ideas are very similar. I'm going to continue Minecraft predominantly, since that's what I'm most well known for. I'm going to start doing other video games again more aggressively because I tried starting another series before, but they weren't that popular. But I will try that out again, maybe finish a series before jumping to a new one. I'm also going to be doing a lot more collaborative efforts, predominantly with my friends, but like more like Let's Plays with friends, essentially. I'm also going to try to break into the review market of videos. Essentially, I want to kind of show off all of my favorite indie or like maybe lower tier video games, because there are so many reviews for like AAA titles or even A titles that it's just like one guy's saying it's good, one guy's saying it's bad, but regardless, there's hundreds of them and there's enough. I want to show off all the rarer or less known about games that I personally love, and I will be glad to get into that. I also plan on having my friends join in some of the commentary, maybe have them tell me about their favorite games, what they like about it. We'll kind of do a whole kind of cool thing about it, like a series. On top of that, I also plan on bringing back real-life Minecraft. I'm sure you guys are wondering how, because I've talked about it previously, and I'm essentially going to have a bunch of 3D pieces printed out for me, kind of like custom made. Unfortunately, I lost my 3D printer, and I'm trying to figure out how to get the blocks now. But it's going to be really cool, and I'm also going to make it open source and free to the public, so if you have a 3D printer or access to one or a friend with one, you can print out all the blocks that I make as well for free. Well, cost of the material, but free to have the files. So you can build with me and show me all the cool stuff you've done. Besides all that, that's pretty much going to be it. I plan on bringing my channel back into full swing. I have to wait on Minecraft for a little bit because my first series, I plan on bringing back my Let's Play world. I'm going to release the file that I managed to find and save of my current full world build. So you have everything I've currently ever built in that world. I think I'm going to have a series where I spruce up everything, introduce it to 1.14, so everything's updated and cool and looks really good. And then I'll either wrap up the series and start a new one, or maybe just do 2 series where I do like a different world and continue to build on that one. I don't know how well that's going to work, but I'm going to try it out. I still need to update my texture pack, however, because I'm currently using, what is it, DokuCraft? And it needs to be updated heavily. The original DokuCraft that is available on the websites, not my tastes. Like, there's a lot of good stuff in there, but definitely some things that need to be fixed, like the birch planks. No, jungle planks. Sorry about that. They just have moss all over, and I'm like, I'm sure that really looks good for certain builds, but not for general use. So, after replace a few things, shouldn't take too long. I'm hoping to have something out by Monday. No promises, but I'm gonna be working on stuff the entire time anyway. Besides all that, that is everything you need to know that I'm back, my channel, and all of my plans for the future. If you want to stick around for the full description of what happened, it's coming right now. Otherwise, you're free to go check out my new channel and my new videos if you're seeing this late. So, see you then. Description now. So, essentially what happened with my channel is I joined a network, BBTV, and The main reason I did it was because my channel got hacked a while ago. I'm sure a lot of you may remember that. And if I would have had a network, it just would have solved all of my problems. So I got literally the cheapest network I could find. They only wanted 5% of my ad revenue, and they also promised to help me get more. So I'm like, okay, cool, no problem. And they seemed reputable, like there's a lot of people with them. I talked to the representatives. They didn't seem shady. And to be fair, they could not be shady, but some shady things happened. So essentially, I decided, you know what, I don't actually need a network, and I don't feel like they're doing anything for me, and just the 5% isn't worth it. So I'm just gonna not renew my contract after the year's up. So my contract rolls around, and I'm just like, hey guys, I'm not gonna renew, and they're like, cool, no problem. They pull everything back, and they're just like, okay, after you're done, or after we pull out, all you have to do is just re-monetize all your videos. Should be relatively easy, just select all, monetize. And I go to my channel, and I do that, and my channel's no longer able to be monetized. And essentially, there's a little box at the bottom saying like what's going on, like the status of your monetization, and it says I have invalid click activity. So I'm like, what the heck is invalid click activity? So I just do some research, and essentially that means you've done something bad. You've either used robots, machines, programs to generate fake views, fake clicks, pretty much anything that would generate revenue, or anything to boost your channel illegitimately. And I know that I've never done that. I've never had the money to do that, nor do I know how, although I'm sure I could figure it out. So I try to contact YouTube, and if any of you know this, YouTube has no customer service or any kind of service. That's generally why you want a network, is to kind of help you mitigate through all of the YouTube stuff, but my network didn't really help. And I asked that network for help. I'm like, hey, this happened, what the heck? Like, it's also really weird that this happened as soon as, like, literally the day you pulled out of my channel. And I'm not sure if they had, like, special monetization rights, or if something, like, they were protecting my channel somehow, or I don't know. But it was really strange that this happened immediately after they pulled out of my channel. And it could just be coincidence, but I tried talking to them, and they're like, nothing we can do for you, especially because you're not ours anymore. And I was like, well, like, if I sign back up, can you help me out? And they're like, no. So then I tried contacting YouTube, I tried contacting every single YouTuber friend, I tried asking everywhere. I tried appealing, but there's basically no real appeal process. It's either a yes or no, and they don't really tell you why. And then I tried contacting Ryan, the video game lawyer, who helped me get my channel back from the whole hacking fiasco. And one of his team helped me out, but unfortunately they basically told me, you kind of have to prove that you weren't involved in invalid click activity shenanigans, and how do you prove you didn't do something, which is kind of why America and most general law systems have like innocent until proven guilty kind of thing. Like, I don't really have any proof that I was like, hey, I have no part in this. Like, theoretically, anybody could bot somebody else's channel and generate invalid click activity without the person's involvement whatsoever. Don't do that, by the way. But I'm saying theoretically, it's a very abusable process. Whether I did it, my channel did it, or some third-party malicious person did it, like, I can't really prove who did what because I'm not involved. And they basically said, well, it sucks to be you. So that's kind of why I gave up, because like, big channel, like, I worked so hard, so many years, so much effort into building this channel up, and now it's just useless. So finally I decided, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna try to start again anyway, and hence the new channel. So that's pretty much the long story of what happened. So I hope you all understand and support my new channel. Especially if you've watched this long. I appreciate all of you. Those of you that have been with me forever, those of you that are just starting, I'm really happy to have you watch my videos again. It's always kind of brought me a lot of joy, actually, and I don't know why I let YouTube and all the politics of it kind of ruin that for me. It's kind of easy to get swept up in all that. But I look forward to having you as my subscribers and viewers. See you soon.